Sunday morning. Today we're doing another episode of Football Eats. I think what we're going to do is get into the crock pot, the main course, which is going to be the barbecue chicken shredded that I've made a couple times on my channel. But we're going to make them on slider buns to make it fun for football because that recipe is just so good. So I want to get the chicken in the crock pot before church. If I have time before church, I'll try to make the other recipe. It's going to be, I think it's bacon cheddar ranch dip for chips. It does have to chill, but I think we'll be okay if I have to wait until I get back. It says to chill it for like 20 minutes. So we can wait on that if we have to. But I do want to get this in the crock pot so I can actually have my coffee and my breakfast and, you know, moving slow this morning, but we want to get it done. So I'm going to do this video more vlog style and just tell you what I'm doing. But of course the recipes are always in the description box for these videos. But let's get started getting the chicken in the crock pot. We're going to start by layering the chicken. I'm pretty much having this recipe a little bit. So if you want the full thing, I would just use the one in the description box. But I just want enough for today and a couple of days worth of lunch. Dinner. Brown sugar, Worcestershire. I like to use the low sodium. And then the last part we got is the actual spices, which we're using garlic powder, onion powder, and chili powder. But this just needs to be mixed really well, and then we're going to pour it over the top of the chicken. And then it says that you can do high for 3 to 4 hours or low for 6 to 7. I think what I'm going to do is go high until I leave work or leave for church, and then when I get back I will, or before I leave, I'll turn it back down to low. Seeing how I don't necessarily need this till like 1-ish, because I'll just have a late lunch. But turn this up to high. We're gonna pour this over the top. Now, as long as you give it the right amount of time, I find that chicken in the crock pot most of the time when it's had a nice long period of baking, or whatever you want to call this, crock potting. A lot of times I can just use a wooden spoon and stir the chicken and it just shreds itself. That's why I like doing chicken in the crock pot so much, because it's just that easy. And it makes it so tender, which is perfect when you want shredded anything. Because unlike having to actually shred it, you just kind of let it go. Alright, hopefully that's coated enough. So we're gonna go ahead and make the dip so we can get that in the fridge, or yeah, the fridge, so it can chill. I got out most of my utensils, so I'm just gonna grab my ingredients and then we'll get going. Okay, so I already got out cream cheese. I'm doing half the recipe, so again, the full one will be linked below, but this has been sitting out for a while to come to room temp. And now we're gonna go ahead and do some microwave bacon. It says to do 3 slices. I might do a little bit more just because this is microwave bacon, so it's not quite the same. Actually, there's only 4 in here. We'll do those. Get these in the microwave and we'll let these cook. All right, while that's going, I think I'm gonna go ahead and measure out cheese, cut up my onions, and then we'll start mixing. So for the cheese, we need, I guess, a 1/2 cup. So we're gonna try to use what I can from this bag first. You know what? To keep this simple, I think we're just gonna use what's left in this bag because there's just about a 1/2 cup. So, we'll put this bag away. Sour cream, I know we're gonna use this whole thing because I needed 1/2 cup, which this is 8 ounces, so that should be. So cut up the green onions, and then the bacon we'll do last. Really good between the bacon and the green onions. Okay, we've got everything done there. So let's switch gears then and start mixing up our actual mix. So for this part, we're gonna do this, which should be, yeah, nice and soft. So we're gonna blend these together with the ranch seasoning. I just asked Suri, I'm pretty sure I'm getting this right with a tablespoon, so or a 1/2 tablespoon, because it said 1 ounce is I don't know, we're gonna go with this. It might be a little more ranch than you're supposed to. It said to use a packet, but I don't have packet, I just buy the bottle here. I think this will be enough, but we'll taste test it to make sure it has a ranch taste to it once it's done mixing. So we're gonna do this on low. And then the final step is gonna be to fold in our bacon bits, cheese, and green onion. And then we're gonna put it in a dish to chill. So I'm gonna use the spatula to stir this in. And we'll need our bacon. Now I'm not for certain I'm going to use these, but it said to garnish on top, so we're going to save those out. Alright, I think we're good on that. So what I'm going to do is transfer it to this oval, almost football shaped bowl. And then we got to chill it for at least 20 minutes. Garnish cheese on top. That's probably plenty. All right, so this is gonna go in the fridge for 20 minutes and then we'll be able to eat it. All right, so once again, that dips in the fridge. We'll let it chill for 20 minutes or so and then we'll probably taste test that. But now I need to clean up this mess and wash any dishes. So I'm gonna do that and then I'll catch up with you guys later. even though my game is technically not on until 4 o'clock today, I'm probably gonna dish this up and eat this soon because I'm hungry. All right, I've hit my point. I'm hungry, I'm starving. I've waited long enough, so I'm gonna grab the slider buns and the cheese, and then we're gonna get these sandwiches assembled and grab the dip to eat. So I bought Pepperidge Farm slider buns. I've been eating this with other meals, but we're gonna use these 2 buns because that's all that I probably eat. And then I got some ultra thin sliced cheddar. I think I used shredded last time I did this, but because we're doing smaller buns, this is probably gonna be. Now you could use the shredded, you could do regular buns. I mean, if you were prepping this up for a bunch of people, it would probably be easier to do sliders on a tray and then just put them all out at once, but it's just me. So before I put them over here, I'm gonna go ahead and get this all out of the crock pot so I can shut this off officially, and then I'll also, you know, put some of this stuff away for later meals. Out while I eat, but we're gonna slap these on the top so the cheese can melt in. And then to go with this, I bought the wavy potato chips. I thought that would be best with the dip, so we're gonna put some on the plate and then grab the dip. So here's how the dip looks. Now normally I would put chips in a bowl and set the dip out for everyone, and then, like I said, maybe do sliders on a platter. Because it's just me, I'm just gonna eat and enjoy it. But let me get a couple bites and I'll let you know how it is. All right, let's try the chips first. Hopefully, yeah, I just took it out. I don't know if this will break. They did show to use tortilla chips, but I just thought wavy chips sounded better. I see why they said 20 minutes though, because it did get kind of thick, so it's breaking. So maybe if it was a little bit warmer, it'll be better. But that is very good. And then I'm gonna try a bite of this. And that too is also so good. I love this recipe, and this is something I'll probably keep making on and off. But I thought I'd share a fun way to do it. If you were having a party, football game, it could be a party if you're not into football, but I'm gonna enjoy the rest of what I got here. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Football Eats, and stay tuned. I'm going to do one a month through the rest of football season, so there'll be another one in October. But I hope everybody enjoyed, and I hope you have a blessed day.